Imagine this. One of golf's most iconic tournaments, the US Open, almost left the familiar screens of NBC. But just when it seemed like the landscape of televised golf might change forever, reports suggest that the USGA is nearing a deal to keep its events right where they've been for decades, on NBC and its related networks. If you're wondering why this matters so much, buckle up. This story has twists, turns, and even a surprise appearance from Netflix. For years, the USGA has relied on television deals to bring its prestigious championships, including the US Open, into millions of homes. Their current agreement with NBC is set to expire after the 2027 events, prompting the organization to shop around for new options. Interestingly, despite exploring other avenues, it seems the US Open isn't going anywhere, at least not far from the NBC family, which includes USA Network and Golf Channel. According to John Orand of Puck, https://puck.news newsletter content Netflix baseball Erogeny Versant's first sports deal ESPN NFL footnotes. Negotiations between NBC and the USGA are nearing completion. The proposed agreement would ensure that both professional and amateur tournaments organized by the USGA remain under the umbrella of NBC's networks. This continuity makes sense when you consider how deeply entrenched NBC already is in the world of golf broadcasting. But here's where things get interesting, and perhaps a little frustrating for the USGA. Back in the 2010s, Fox made headlines by swooping in with a jaw-dropping $93 million per year deal to broadcast USGA events. It was a bold move that signaled Fox's entry into live golf coverage. However, the partnership didn't last long. Fox eventually backed out, leaving the USGA scrambling to return its events to NBC. Fast forward to today, and the market for golf broadcasting rights has softened considerably.
In fact, there were moments during negotiations when it looked like the USGA might have to settle for less revenue than before.
Thankfully for the USGA, it appears they're close to securing terms similar to their original deal with Fox. If true, this would be a win for the organization, ensuring financial stability while keeping their events accessible to a wide audience. For NBC, retaining these rights reinforces their reputation as a go-to destination for golf fans. Between their experience with the USGA and the specialized reach of Golf Channel, they're uniquely positioned to deliver high-quality coverage of everything from the US Open to niche amateur competitions. And this is the part most people miss. The role of Golf Channel cannot be overstated. While mainstream audiences tune in for marquee events like the US Open, hardcore golf enthusiasts rely on Golf Channel for comprehensive coverage of lesser-known tournaments. This symbiotic relationship between NBC and Golf Channel creates a seamless viewing experience across different levels of fan engagement. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the streaming giant trying to enter it. Believe it or not, Netflix reportedly submitted a bid for USGA rights. Yes, that Netflix. Known primarily for binge-worthy dramas and blockbuster films, Netflix has been quietly expanding its foothold in live sports. Think about it. What would it mean for the future of golf if the US Open were streamed alongside shows like Stranger Things or documentaries like Full Swing? It's an intriguing thought, though admittedly it might feel strange at first to see golf sandwiched between reality TV and scripted series. While Netflix's involvement ultimately didn't pan out this time, it highlights a growing trend of streaming services vying for live sports content. With hits like Happy Gilmore 2 and the critically acclaimed Full Swing, Netflix clearly sees potential in appealing to golf fans. Could this be a sign of bigger moves to come? Only time will tell. So, what do you think? Is staying with NBC the best choice for the USGA, or should they have taken a risk on Netflix? Do you believe traditional broadcasters still hold an edge over streaming platforms when it comes to live sports? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. After all, the future of golf broadcasting could depend on conversations like these.